Hi, this is Leen. I'm the founder of Lynyer Jewelry. I founded the brand around 5 years ago out of London. And 5 years later, here we are at Maraya, presenting the brand in Riyadh. I'll tell you what inspired me to start the brand to begin with. I used to be a fashion buyer for 10 years. I worked with a lot of international high-end brands like Armani, Escada, Fendi. And I noticed that there's a lack of handcrafted pieces that can be worn on a daily basis that have a story behind them. What I bring to Maraya today as a collection is a Ramadan-inspired collection. It's called the Lunar Blossom Collection, which is a crescent wrapped with a tulip and encrusted with freshwater pearls. So I'm Lebanese, British, raised in Riyadh, currently living in Singapore, married to a Pakistani. So my life and my experience has really influenced a lot of my designs. I tend to design statement pieces. They're not very minimal. They are very bright in the gold that we use. We use 24 karat gold. They're standout pieces. And I get inspired a lot by Asian culture. So you'll find a lot of the Ravi technique that is thousands of years old. We bring that to our designs. Also, living in Singapore really allows me to get in touch with nature. So a lot of our pieces are nature inspired and very botanical as well. I would say the brand is really focused on creating very unique and standout pieces. It's not for someone who wants to blend into the crowd. It's designed for people that want to walk into a room and turn heads. And that's what we focus on when we're designing a lot of our pieces. A huge role. So, since the beginning of the brand, the artisans that we work with are all small workshops that are family owned. We don't work with big manufacturing companies. We try as much as possible to grow our business with the craftsmen that we work with. I wouldn't say that we are 100% sustainable, but what we try to do is give back to the community that we work with. For example, one of my main artisans actually started from a small shop and now owns the entire building that, yeah, so it's beautiful to see. It makes me very happy. It means to me a lot. As I mentioned, I grew up in Riyadh. I left when I was 14. I'm back a few years later now. I'm not gonna say how many years. And it's really a full circle for me. Coming back to Riyadh through Layali Maraya, looking at all the beautiful Saudi designers that they have curated for this event, just brings culture, brings community. It's my first time, but it's definitely not my last time. It came naturally. I didn't plan this in the beginning, but I realized that I designed for a woman who wants to feel confident with her choice of fashion and wants to feel very unique with her choice of jewelry. She's not someone who wants to blend in, as I mentioned. She's someone who is comfortable to walk into a room and turn heads and attract attention and express how bold and strong she is through her choice of whether it's statement earrings or a choker or a big ring or a bracelet. The challenging part I would like to mention was in corporate for a long time. I worked in the fashion industry. My career was really blossoming with international brands. Making the decision to leave all of that and start from scratch to create my own thing has been challenging, but also very rewarding. The most challenging part, I would say, is self-doubt. There were so many points in my career where I doubted what I was doing, whether this was the right decision or not. Now I would say I'm so glad that I stuck through this journey, and my brand is really now in a lot of international stores. I recruit only women as my team, and it's been really rewarding. And I would say I realized only this year, 5 years later. It's been, honestly, it exceeded my expectations. I was a bit unsure about coming all the way from Singapore to participate. I'm not a pop-up person. I'm not someone who wants to stand there and talk to customers and sell myself. I'm really glad I did that. Also, the way they've organized the event, the venue, the team, truly, really exceeded my expectation. Very, very happy I did this.